Finally, the 7-week ultimatum issued by government to onion traders at Agbogbloshie in Accra to relocate to Ajem Kotoku in the Gan West municipality has elapsed. And on Thursday, government is embarking on the demolition and the cleanup exercise of the Agbogbloshie market after the eviction of these onion traders from the area. But as you can see behind me, the demolition of structures are ongoing, and after that, a cleanup exercise would also be conducted to ensure that this place is actually rid of every structure and every field. We've also seen a number of heavy security officers here just to ensure that the exercise is successful. Part of the concerns that led to the eviction of the onion traders from this particular area was the heavy vehicular traffic that was caused on this road by the bulk breaking activities of the onion traders, and more so the filthy nature of the area whenever it rained. Sometimes you could also notice that the gutters surrounding this particular area were often choked with filth.
Oh, mayor for politics and saying Anna. Now, we have a more. The son of my many years citizens. You can young cat. Now, you're more than a year. What traffic? I was traffic. Now, what are far there? How do you know? Now, how far am I at the same painted picture? First of all, Jenny Kaka, step out to the sea. I don't hear you. On foot, traffic.
But I believe it is really going to help. Can you imagine? I never knew there was a nice building like this. But this morning, as I'm passing, I realized the place is okay. I think it's in order. In the first place, they were given time also to vacate, you know, and sometimes you need to disagree to agree.
But what we noticed was the presence of scrap dealers at the area, because they are saying that they were not informed that this particular exercise was going to affect them. There's been a few agitations from these scrap dealers at this area regarding the exercise because they were not informed. And despite the agitations from these scrap dealers, the security officers are also ensuring that the exercise is rendered successful.
In fact, we were expecting that if we are going to be part, this invitation or engagement should have been extended to we too. Unfortunately, that it doesn't happen at all.
But then your stay here, is it even legal at all?
What makes it illegal? We are citizens. We haven't given any place at all to go and settle. They have engaged the onion traders. Unfortunately, they haven't included us.
I must say onion market, but as a scrap dealers, what at least you penny for young country. In your corners, I must scrap dealers. Wow, so I can say scrap dealers can come my minyama because we are container almost 100 million yama wom. My yaman dasu.
one person tried to come to the area to also salvage from the ruins, but then the scrap dealers actually dealt with him mercilessly. They actually had to sound this young man who was also trying to make some gains from the ruins here. I can see smoke emanating from a blazing fire on the street, but it appears that some of the scrap dealers are not happy about the exercise, and in protest they have set car tires ablaze on the street. And also what I'm picking is that they've started pelting stones at the security officers manning this particular exercise. I've seen someone also, one of the youth, stained with blood in the process. The police or the security agencies are also trying their possible best to disperse the crowd with tear gas and pepper spray and also warning shots. So out of the protest, some of the scrap dealers have been rounded up by the security officers here to ensure that there is sanity and discipline in the course of the exercise. So you can see in your shot there some of the protesting youth who were against the demolition of structures at this particular area.
Some criminal elements wanted to take advantage of the situation to attack the market women at the October end, telling them that because they also destroyed this place, and the police is in to protect everybody. We are not here. We are not carrying out any exercise here. So we came in basically to protect the market women, the aged buyers and sellers over here. That is what we did.
We understand they pelted stones at your men and bent ties.
Oh, those are occupational hazard. But our interest is to protect the traders, buyers, sellers, and the children that you see around. That is why we see this place to be very peaceful. But they were a bit apprehensive when those criminals, jump into their territory.
Have any of those criminal elements been apprehended by the police?
Yes, we've apprehended some, and they will be questioned.
Do you know the number?
At the moment, looking at the grand nature of the operation, we cannot, give a definite number until they are taken to the regional CID for interrogation.
So you heard the police giving us updates on the protest that was undertaken by the scrap dealers. So he's saying that a number of these scrap dealers have been picked up in the process, but he cannot specify their exact number. So that will be done after interrogations at the police headquarters. Seen maximum cooperation by the onion traders. However, the scrap dealers are contending that they were not informed that they were part of this plan.
We were clear in our negotiations, in our dealings. If you recall, even the monies that we gave, I mentioned 50,000 Ghana cedis to the scrap dealers. They are aware. They were thinking they could have their way around. But as we are saying, apart from this building and one other, we are going ground zero. Everything is going to go. Scrap dealers, we have the opportunity now to move their things. If not, we'll move them. We are not leaving anything here. It will be an exercise in futility if we finish all this and we leave scrap dealers to be here. Then what have we done? Nothing. Yeah.
So what is the plan for this?
Oh, there are a lot of plans for it. You will see. I mean, very soon we'll be erecting a fence wall. Once we clear the place to look at the football park, that's what we want to do. Complete ground zero. Then we'll start erecting the fence wall. Then other plans will come in. There are plans for it, certainly, yeah.
So we know you earlier indicated that tomato and then yam sellers were also supposed to be part of this. When should we expect that?
No, they are. But you see, it's in phases. The next stage will be to engage them at the other side, and then we can get them to also relocate. We are looking at having engagement with them, and then that will last close to, say, maybe the end of September, to give them ample time. And then we would have also done a lot of arrangements to ensure that their relocation is good. Yeah. So latest by September, probably a little bit into October, yam sellers and tomato and all that, we should be able to move them.